When there's no more room in the park, the dinos shall walk the earth. Hi and welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom, and this is going to be a trailer reaction to a movie called Jurassic Domination. I wonder what movie they could be mockbusting there. So this is actually an Asylum movie, although I'm actually reviewing it for a British distribution company, High Flyers, as you can kind of see on the screen there. So I believe this movie is already out in the States, but this is for the British release. I haven't seen the trailer, I don't know anything about the movie, obviously. I know it's an Asylum movie. I know this stars Jamie Bernadette, who you may know from I think the fourth I Spit on Your Grave movie, among quite a lot of B movies, to be fair. Unusually with the Asylum movies, they tend to have like a aging kind of, somewhat kind of well-known star, but this time they've just gone for a straight B movie actress. So let's check it out and see what we think. So Jurassic Domination, I should say.
What I'm about to show you is highly classified.
That's a stock footage.
Being transported to a military facility to provide combat training and an escape. I would like you to bring them in alive.
What is them?
Allosauruses.
Not bad CGI.
Send special ops team to recapture our assets.
What is that?
I'm instructing you to use
Dinos on the loose. Oh, there you go. There's your raging star.
Prepare for an assault on our base.
I got blood over here.
Took out the entire barracks.
Smart. They have rudimentary knowledge of strategy.
This looks a lot like Jurassic Hunt's previous big movie.
What's this? We're gonna lure them in.
Get this under control. Now. Fly here, man.
Jurassic Domination. Now the reason I don't do a lot of reactions is I'm not one of these like, oh my god type YouTubers, so you see all over the place. I always think it's somewhat overacting in a lot of these things. But there you go, let's give my thoughts on it. So, I mean, it does look like somewhat of a typical Asylum movie, let's be honest. It looks very similar to I'm not sure if it was an Asylum movie, but it was one that had Michael Parry in it called Jurassic Hunt, I think it was, a little while ago. It looks a very, very similar plot to that. It's not unusual for B movies to take kind of concepts, even from other B movies, and kind of make them into a new version of this one. I will say I actually didn't think the CGI in some shots looked too bad. I have to say the dinosaurs in this looked reasonable. They look pretty good, certainly in some shots. Less so in others. I think it's obvious when you seeing the kind of like the gunfire and stuff. Maybe not so good. Obviously, you've got Eric Roberts there. He wasn't actually listed on the poster, I don't think. Not that I noticed anyway. But he's obviously there giving it the the aging, somewhat recognisable face. But Jamie Bernadette was there as well. It looks okay. I mean, it's kind of like a somewhat kind of typical kind of Asylum movie that's going to get knocked out to coincide with, a larger release, in this case, Jurassic World Dominion. But it looks like a cheesy, fun romp. Lots of kind of like disposable kind of military kind of characters. They're going to get chowed down by rampaging dinosaurs. And it's nice to see them out in the kind of obviously the real world, which of course was what the promise of Jurassic World Dominion was always going to be, although we didn't get that as much as maybe people would have wanted. It kind of looks very much like you'd expect from an Asylum movie. The CGI to me was probably better than some, though, from the brief scenes that we did see here, although they have had a tendency to kind of fill out the running time with lots of conversations in rooms. Whether that will happen, I don't know. It kind of looks a fun but kind of ultimately, run-of-the-mill kind of Jurassic World kind of style rip-off movie. What did you think? Does that capture your interest at all? Let me know. And thanks for watching.